What's cracking, guys? Welcome to another. You know, I think I gotta poop first before I do this. And we're back! What's cracking, guys? Welcome to another Noticeable Senpai, where we have the classiest humor here. This is poo-poo humor. Anyway, if you guys don't know what this is basically a segment where you guys can ask me whatever it is you want, no matter what the question is, or you want me to do something, just use the hashtag Noble Senpai and I will answer it for you. Whether it's on my Twitter or last week's Noble Senpai. But before we begin, as always, we're gonna have two new streams this Saturday and Sunday. The new games are gonna be, well, not technically new, Rabby Ribby, and also Blade and Souls, Saturday, Sunday. So I hope to see you guys there, 12 PM PST. Anyway, let's get on with those questions. What do you think about this pic? How people see cats? How I see cats? There's one little problem with that, and the fact is that it's bestiality at that point still, because it's still a cat. Sometimes seeing a cat is fine too. What video was the most fun to record? I can't honestly remember which one's the most fun to record, but I had a lot of fun doing the dank memes video. that one was a fuck ton of fun. Oh, a lot of you guys were just like, no, but this is stupid as fuck. And yes, I know it's stupid. They're memes, for crying out loud. That's the game. And, you know, pile Noble on top of that, then it's all sorts of stupid. Noble, if you could have boobs, what would you do with your boobs, and how big would your boobs be? Solid question, the finest monocle grabbing questions here at Las Paz. But if I could have boobs, I guess I don't know. I think I'd settle for like some, you know, D's. Those would be nice, and I would of course squeeze them. It's probably the most I would do with them. Squeeze them all day. What do you think of this? Well, everyone stop saying, please notice me, senpai. You see, the thing with being a YouTuber and asking people to write you questions is that no, it's never gonna fucking end. Everyone's gonna keep spamming it. And even if you say stop, people will do it just to troll you. It's just something you gotta deal with. Tea or coffee? Well, seeing as how I absolutely despise the taste of coffee, I like tea. Tea is very nice and pleasant, and it makes you a little bit classier, if I will, yes. What has more boobs, High School DxD or Heaven's Lost Property? This one is pretty simple. I mean, come on, both have the boobages, but High School DxD wins by a landslide. How do you not have a girlfriend when so many girls are in love with you? Well, you see, even if they are, there's this thing called being behind a computer monitor and not being able to actually interact with those said girls, and also the fact that most of them who watch could be miles upon miles to different continents away. So yeah, that's a bit of the problem there. Do you think Cronexia is Saitama from One Punch Man? Looks pretty convincing there. And he will be cosplaying as Saitama during AX there. So, you know, if you guys show up at AX when July 1st through 4th, you know, come and see us. We'll be there cosplaying. Can you react to Bible Black? Highly censored, all 6 episodes, okay? It's hentai, by the way. Let me think. No. Lil and I made this for our noble steed. I'm a boo. I'm a boo. I'm a boo. We a boo. Oh, God, why do I do this? How old do you feel knowing that Pokemon is 20 years old? Damn, 20 years old. Pretty old, considering it's senpai. When did you realize that anime content was what you wanted your channel to be about? Well, I loved anime since long ago, and, you know, since I really liked anime, I was watching tons of anime, I was breathing it, I was shitting it, I was doing everything with it, fucking it. Yes. Fapping. Anyway, I just wanted to do it, because it was cool. And plus, the soccer game, Soccer Spirit, just came out at that time. And it just felt right. Is there any video you have left on your channel that you regret making? There's a lot. And every time someone finds a YouTube poop or does something about it, I remember immediately and I cry and I cringe. Like the Tsundere Noble video, I did like a Pokemon MMO one that's really bad, it's still up and it's still got tons of views, and oh, the list goes on forever. What's your favorite term for boobs? Mine happens to be gazongas. There's plenty of quality choice words that you could use for those fat sacks. My favorite one has to be probably boobaroos. I love my boobaroos. When you fap, what hand do you use? Some real quality questions here at Lost Boss today, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What do you think of my waifu? Is Misa Kawaii? What? Every time I see Jar Jar! Oh my god. Oh, why Jar Jar? What's your longest live stream ever? I believe it was actually on my birthday when I streamed for 10 motherfucking hours that day. Probably more. Oh god, that was murder. Normal Boots now has a visual novel out. Think you'd be interested? Well, as much as I am interested in romancing JonTron, I mean, he's a kawaii motherfucker, don't get me wrong. It's made for girls, okay? I know. What happens if you get Lily mad? What? Lily doesn't get mad, do you, girl? See, you don't get mad.
It is very rare.
See, she's really cool. Oh, by the way, I ate your cookies. So anyway, can you please drink my cola? It's freshly squeezed from my shit and Girl, what kind of species does Lily prefer? Hot-headed species, cold species, tsundere species, etc. Well, I'm not too sure. What kind of species do you prefer?
Noble species.
See, she just... Girl. Lol, I just realized this when I first watched one of your videos. By the way, I'm a new sub. Oh my god! That's like me! If I was Asian and like a little boy. Alright. Could you, Joey, Misty, and Aki do a roast video together where you try to roast each other? We'd say some pretty vicious stuff to each other off screen, that's for fucking sure already. So, I think we're well warmed up, but yeah. Oh man, me and Joey would be firing so much shots at each other. Oh man. Try to speak German. Ah, guten Tag, Lederhosen, Schnitzel. How did it feel to get your very first like on YouTube? Anticlimactic because I think it was my friends. I dare you to wear glasses in your next video. I already do kind of wear glasses when I'm out driving because I'm nearsighted, so... Does this not amuse you? Holy shit, Noble, your hair's on fire! What are you talking about, bro? Oh my god! If Vern and Blanc fought over you, how would you solve it? I would sex both of them, easy. If an ostrich is made of giraffe juices, how many times do you have to punch a kangaroo in the nuts to make the perfect omelet? Carrot, wait! Donald Trump, would you date a fan? Well, you know, if the girl that you were dating, wasn't a fan of your channel, that would make the relationship very awkward. It's just like, I hate you doing your job. It's like, oh, thanks. That would feel horrible. So, I guess by technicality, she's gotta at least like what I do. So yeah, of course I would date a fan. Is Lily-chan a kitsune or a neko? She is a fox. If you couldn't tell from the big fluffy tail, and the ears are a little bit more pointed. Unlike a neko. But then again, I know it's hard to tell. A lot of people can't do it, but she is a kitsune. Least favorite genre of hentai. If I had to combine every bad thing together, it would be NTR, Guro, Vore, Scat, Yaoi. That would be the absolute worst one for me. Loving the hair. Thank you. That's a wonderful way to end this. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today's questions here. If your question wasn't answered, do not worry, there's always next week. All you gotta do is leave the hashtag NobleSenpai either on this video or on my Twitter, where it's more likely to get answered. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Leave a like if you did, it really helps me out. Maybe sub if it's his first time as well. And I hope to see you beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother...